Thanks, Liz. Well, we've been talking this morning about community leadership and partnership, and now we're going to move to looking inward. Over the years, Direction Service has benefited from the time and talents of some really amazing staff. This morning, I'm fortunate enough to tell you about two of them as I present the first ever Direction Service Cornerstone Award. This award is given in the name of Gordon Wright. So let me tell you a little bit about Gordon. When I started working at Direction Service, Gordon had been serving youth and families for some time as a family service coordinator. He's the only member of that team who had not previously been a special education teacher or worked in that capacity. Gordon rather was a trained architect who found himself in the field after working and completing building projects for students on the autism spectrum, a remarkable and significant introduction to the work. Not long into my time at Direction Service, Gordon officially retired. However, he continued to show up and work for Direction Service as a volunteer for many years. He did that to ensure that his caseload received a continuity of care. He slowly began golfing more and coming into the office less and less. He also began building wheelchair ramps and other modifications to ensure accessibility for the homes of those we served, while mentoring and coaching the staff who joined the program, including me. A cornerstone is a stone that forms the base of a building. It's also defined as an important quality or feature on which a particular thing depends or is based. This is truly who Gordon was for the Youth and Family Services program. Even staff who didn't have the pleasure of working with Gordon still feel his impact today. From the plants he cultivated that live in our offices, to the artwork on our walls, to his ongoing financial commitment to ensure access and inclusion of our clients through a specialized recreation fund that's given annually through the Oregon Community Foundation. Gordon has truly shaped who we are. And now that you know a little bit about the namesake of the award, let me tell you briefly about who our first recipient is, Nicole Skinner. Nicole Skinner joined Direction Service shortly after I did and quickly established herself as a go-to person at the counseling center. She's what our long-term executive director, Marshall Peter, would have called a hub. She is the hub of the counseling center. She's quick, she's smart, she's funny, which is necessary to working in an organization like ours. She has shepherded change with grace and humor and ensured that our organization is effective. She's also highly regarded by our auditors and funders for her excellence and attention to detail. I could go on, but I'll let you hear from some of the leaders at the Counseling Center about Nicole.
So my name is Curtis Mitchell. I have been with the Direction Service Counseling Center since August of 1999 and the clinical director since January of 2012. Nicole Skinner and I have been at the Counseling Center together for almost 20 years now. Nicole is currently our business manager, and she's in charge of a lot of different components. She has a lot of interface not only with folks at the Counseling Center, but also with people out in the community.
So I'm Jay Buckley. I'm a psychologist here at the Counseling Center, and for 20 years, Jackie Lichtenstein and I were the clinical co-directors. I understand that this award is going to Nicole, but really I think that the credit should go to Jackie Lichtenstein and I because we hired Nicole. And not only did we hire her, we trusted her to guide us through the development of the Counseling Center.
In fact, she has this magic ability that when one of us has an issue with our computer, Nicole can just walk down to our office and stand in the doorway, and often the problem fixes itself. So that just tells you a little bit about how amazing Nicole is.
So the Counseling Center is like a breathing body. I mean, we have all therapists, we see clients at times of peril, we see clients in times of triumph. And we do this together. So Nicole is really wonderful at knowing when either a client or a staff person could use some support. And she's wonderful at providing that support. If the Counseling Center is a living, breathing body, Nicole is the heart of that living, breathing body.
And Nicole really is the cornerstone to the Counseling Center. She is the one that holds us together. And she's the one that keeps the counseling center moving forward. And so we would be adrift without Nicole.
So she's intelligent, she's competent, she's fun, she's the possessor of a gentle but firm management style. But she's also someone that we've just over the last 20 years lived our lives with. And we're just really grateful that we've had that opportunity, and we love her.
So Nicole, if you're listening, we appreciate everything that you do, and it's an honor to speak to everyone on behalf of the Counseling Center. What an amazing person you are, and a tireless, effortless worker. So thank you for being our cornerstone, Nicole.
Well, I couldn't have said it any better than that. So without further ado, I'm pleased to present Nicole Skinner with the Gordon Wright Cornerstone Award. True to her style, Nicole is center thanks, but declined the spotlight. Even so, she shines bright without it. Thanks, Nicole.